Yeah, can you see it in the distant future? We packing about to hit Bermuda. If I knew you had this sense of humor, shit, I probably would've hit you sooner. But what a lovely surprise, there ain't nothing to hide. You must be coming from God, I'm really loving your vibe. Yeah, gotta get you up in this ride. Since the magazine come like this, gotta subscribe. Was going out when you posted up a pic. Was looking good, so I sent a couple gifs. Started laughing, I knew you was legit. Now I'm on my Shakespeare, got me writing you some shit. Whoever in your life, tell your boy to get it right, or else I got a poem to recite. I'm the blues in your left and the funk in your right. You can even call me brother to the night. Is it lust or it's love, y'all? Well shit, I'm taking the gloves off, cause I can't let you get away. I must be Darius Lovehawk. Yeah, now y'all know how I met her. I ain't never met her, but if I'ma get on, I got a sweater. If I'ma get on, I got a sweater. They ask, why you always got your guard up? Why you gotta put a wall up? And when shit get rough for you, got nobody you can call up. But I'm thinking we can make a match. Yep. I know you got some other strings attached. Yep. Your ex begging you to take them back. Nah. But truck the deuces, it's too late for that. We ain't going in reverse, so stay alert. You've been through it, I'm just trying to heal the hurt. So I'ma tell the public and yell it in my verse. This black woman is the mother of the earth. So first tell the brother in your life, say goodnight, cause I got another poem to recite. Trying to scrap against fate, we gon' always lose the fight. I ain't saying that I'm crushing, but is it lust or it's love, y'all? Well shit, I'm taking the gloves off, cause I can't let you get away. I must be Darius Lovehawk. Yeah, well y'all know how I met her. I ain't never met her, but if I'ma get on, I got a sweater. If I'ma get on, I got a sweater.
No, I'ma feel a certain type of way. That's gonna throw me the fuck off. Like, that's not in my algorithm. That's not in my mental algorithm of the way that I live my life. All this energy, you're gonna eventually exhaust the person that you're with.
Hey, what's your point? All women are the same. All women are the same. They all have the same emotion.
You know it's gonna be emotional.
But a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't want another man around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, God damn, bitch, what? I just did all this shit, and you just, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from?
What up, world? We are back with another one. Get your game up. Salute to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter tuning in. Appreciate y'all rocking with us today. Episode 213, entitled Integrity. Something that a lot of people fumbled the ball with. But that's none of my business, though. But before we even get into it, I'm here with my brethren, Capology Factz.
Can you hear me? Mic check.
Yeah, we can definitely hear you. Yeah, you're very, yeah.
It's your boy, Capital Don, aka Capology Factz. I'm off today. I'm a little off today. Relax, okay? Welcome to Get Your Game Up, episode 213. Hit that subscribe button on your way in. Wipe your feet off at the door. Show us some respect. It's free.
Yeah.
By hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, clicking that bell so you can get all the content as they hit your notifications, okay? Then take your ass over there to Capology Factz. Do the same thing. Follow us on all social media accounts, and we'll try to follow you back. But salute to y'all, man.
ATL in the building.
We here.
If y'all don't hit that like button, no matter where y'all at, that means y'all are speculators. And usually speculators that don't hit the like button, even though it's free, we call them haters. And why hate? And if you want to just speculate, go ahead and speculate, but still hit that like button. And yeah, stop hating. Don't hate. No reason to. It's all love over here. Anyway,
congratulate.
Hey, thank you for the view, though. I
Yeah,
appreciate the view.
yeah.
But with that being said, Capology Factz. How was your week, sir?
My week was it was okay until Friday. I ended up putting my 2 weeks in to my other job.
2 weeks in, huh?
So I've been happy ever since. Even though I got to go back there, don't feel like it. But I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do? Fire me in 2 weeks? Cool, whatever. I don't care at this point. You know what I mean? But with all that said, man, I've been good. You know what I mean? My son in the living room. We're gonna go watch Mission Impossible, the new joint. That motherfucker almost 3 hours long. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we're chilling.
I heard that movie was dope.
Well, I hope so because I watched all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um, have you watched the new Jamie Foxx movie? Yeah,
No,
that's on Netflix.
no, I don't have Netflix no
On
more.
Tyrone, bro. That movie right there, bro. I know people are gonna look at it from the aspect of just like from a perspective of exoterically, they're gonna look at it. But if you look at that shit, the esoteric way of looking at that, seeing through it, the messages in that movie, bro, check that, bro.
Hey, there's another movie. I mean, it's a little short. It's a short film.
Yeah,
It's called Skin.
Skin. I never heard of it.
It's on. I think I seen it on Amazon Prime.
What
It's
is it
called
about?
Skin.
What is it
It's
about?
a some racist shit, right? So basically, you know, a black man get beat up, and they show how that dynamic happened. Then they show something else, another dynamic, and it all ties because I don't want to give it away. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
just
of
had to
course.
do with a black family and a white family. Race was involved, and at the end, crazy ending. Crazy. That's what happens. That's what you get.
Okay.
You know, teaching the kids and everything is crazy. But it was a really short film, maybe 20 minutes, maybe.
Oh,
Um,
20. Oh, that's not even that long. So yeah,
yeah,
check it out. You
it's a
said
good. It's a
Skins?
skin.
Skin.
Yeah,
All right. Make sure y'all check out Skin. You said it's on Amazon?
yeah. I think it's on. I know it's on Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
I haven't looked nowhere else since I've seen that maybe a year and a half ago. It was really crazy though. That shit's crazy.
702 salute. Yeah, so check out Skin on Amazon, short film, super quick. And also check out They Clone Tyrone. Check this out on Netflix. If you got Netflix, definitely check this out. This movie is mind-blowing when you look at it at a deeper sense than actual just the entertainment wise. It's funny. And then now I understand why they talking about the clone Jamie Foxx and all that. Now I know what they're talking about. Now I understand where they came from. But with that being said, back to the business though. Episode 213, integrity. Why did we say integrity? Why is it named integrity? Because a lot of people would like to go outside of they would like to get outside of their morals and their codes just to get something that's probably temporary, like money, like fame. We got dudes out here, Capo. We got dudes out here who are already millionaires. Salute to them. Salute to the millionaires who are allowing their loved ones and stuff, setting examples for the other people, allowing their other ones, their fans, should I say, to see them look crazy on cam just because they allow their wife to do crazy things. And you know, a union is a union. Whatever you want your wife to do, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. It's between y'all. But when you release that to the public, you out here looking crazy. Would you allow for fame? Would you allow another man to do whatever to your wife, Capo, on camera? And then when it comes to when it's time for that money shot is inside of your wife. Would you allow this? To me, hell no, not in a million years.
First of all, I'm an old nigga, and Decent Proposal taught us that a long motherfucking time ago. I didn't have to wait till this bullshit. Indecent Proposal, $1 million to spend a night with your wife. You can't be there. No, sorry.
He says. So ATL.
Can I read integrity real quick?
Go ahead. Read the definition.
My bad, man.
That's what we're talking about too. ATL.
The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, the state of being whole and undivided.
Integrity, y'all. Integrity. 1 million, you can have this. You hear Snack King Cole. Salute Snack King Cole, man. 1 million. But hey, if it's your wife, I mean, is that 1 million worth it? Is that 1 million worth it? Is it okay? Is it like to each his own? And like I said, people got their own business, and it is your own business until you start exposing it to the public. And the issue to me is when you have a large following, right? You intake a bunch of fans. A lot of these fans that like to follow people, we do have grown-ups, but a lot of these fans be kids. They be young, teenagers. So they get to a point watching the bullshit so much, they think that it's cool for them to be able to do that bullshit too, which it is. When you're an adult, you can do anything you want. But you got to understand when it comes to the body is sacred. The body is sacred. So when you are exchanging these fluids, or your woman's exchanging fluids with other people, with her being internal, you feel me? Because women are internal. What's happening is whatever dude that has his situations and whatever's going on, he's putting that into your woman. And what is your woman doing? She's bringing that back to you. So you having an amazing day. You go sleep. You go make love to your wife. Then after you make love to your wife, you start your day just starts. Like shit starts going crazy to you. You're like, what's going on? Why do I feel this way? I wonder why. It ain't funny, but it is what it is. You can tell by Capo's face. Look at Capo like, no, not in a million years. It's not worth it. Values and principles. You feel me? It's that internal factor that we all have, especially as men. We got to be able to stand on our square. We got to be able to have some type of discipline within ourselves. The discipline part is the deepest, is the deepest of this whole situation.
Right.
The mentality, keeping it all together, all of that, man. All of that. It's big. It's crazy. It's crazy. But Capo, could you go to my to my channel, not channel, but go to my IG real quick, because I see you got the page already open. Could you go to my IG on the first and I got this excerpt of Charleston White talking. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Have you seen that one yet? It's gonna be the very first thing on my Get Your Bars Up page. Should be the latest. Oh, well, it's gonna be a picture, the battle rap thing, but right next to that, to the right of it, you're gonna see Charleston White.
Right here.
Yeah. So this is the thing where I'm talking about morals, principles, integrity. I know a lot of y'all don't rock with Charleston White because he all about views and everything, like opinions, and I don't know.
Sometimes they be talking this shit though.
But a lot of times it's not really what you saying, is how you were saying it, and the delivery is probably a little off for a lot of you people. But if you look past that delivery, you will see what's going on. But without further ado, we got it here. I actually did a reaction on it. Jules, what up?
to me about a woman who's been married 30, 40 years and let her tell me about her man, because she can't tell me about our man. Let me tell me about the men that you chose, the men that you had. Don't tell me about the men you didn't have, because you don't know those men. Right? Because if all men were the same, all men will be doing the same. Okay. There's some niggas fucking some punks. All right. So there's a lot of niggas ain't taking no dick. Right. If some niggas beat women, if some niggas won't dare touch a woman. If some niggas say bitch, 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 and if some niggas say, hey, homie, don't say there's women in the room. So we're all different. Yeah, we have the same chromosomes, makeup, all that, homie, but our environments, how we raise, supersede all that shit. Because once you develop a conscience, once you learn right from wrong and you got a conscience, homie, I wouldn't give a fuck what turn you on, you wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give a fuck how horny you is, you ain't gonna cheat on your wife. When you develop that, you fight against your nature. You deny yourself. That's where fasting and praying come in at. You develop coping skills. You develop critical thinking skills, conflict skills to supersede your nature. That's where the morality comes in.
Yo, Capo, what? Tell me, what are you thinking about that video? Because when it came across my desk, I was like, yo, I got to react to this.
It was all facts. we have to learn that for ourselves. Yeah, we're going to be immature, naive men, boys out here, free willing it all over the place, not giving a fuck. But then when you get older, you want to want to mature in life. You know what I mean? You want to start doing the right things. You start looking at things differently than what you were as a kid. You see the truth now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You don't see the lies no more. I mean, you see them, but you don't want to do that. That's not why I'm here.
Yeah.
There's a reason why each individual here on this planet is here. You got to find that. You got to find that mission for yourself.
And one of the biggest things that one of the realest things that he said in this video too, all men are not alike. I don't care. Like people in general are not alike. It's about how you were raised, what region you were from, where you were, how your parents taught you to do this, or if your parents even taught you at all. If the streets raised you a certain type of way, etc. Your area, that was big. But the biggest was when you start to gain consciousness, right? When you start to actually gain consciousness, it's in our essence and it's in our will to be men. So we want to dominate and take over things. But once you gain consciousness and figure out what's right and what's wrong, it's up to you to actually balance out that testosterone that's in you. That I want to go fuck all of these hoes. I want to go do this. And that's where as you get older with wisdom, you develop discipline. And you go against that type of nature to control yourself. Because remember, it's in our nature. We're all animalistic at the end of the day. We are. So we are men. So we always are visual. But it's up to you through time to mature and be able to control that. Hello, somebody. Oh, I see this every time I see this type of chick. I feel a certain type of way. Hey, everything goes crazy. I'm like, you got to be able to control that. Every time something comes around, every time I see something on that table, every time I see money on the table or people drop money, I want to go grab it and take it for myself and not give it back to them, knowing that they dropped it. You got to be able to control that. This is a discipline. He even talked about fasting. Fasting is a difficult thing to do, but fasting helps the spirit and it helps the body. Why? Because it teaches you discipline.
That's a fact.
Strengthens the mind. Could you go 24 hours without eating? Not because you can't do it, but because you won't do it because you internally want your cells and everything to develop. You want to cleanse out whatever you got to cleanse out. That's not an easy thing to do these days. But once you can get to that level, I guarantee you, internally and mentally, spiritually, you'll go to a level that you can't even fathom. And trust me, as a man that is going through that now, I'm telling you, once I started disciplining myself in life, everything else started to open up. Everything started to open up for me. Am I where I want to be 100%? Probably not, but I'm where I'm supposed to be. And that's all I got to say. But yeah, discipline, y'all. Discipline.
Yeah, get y'all shit together. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
It's not too late. But I wanna let's start here. Let's start here. We us as men, we need to hear this from our queens. Because I feel like we get beat down a lot.
Yes.
Men this, men that, men do this, men do that, and it's all bad. Like, you know what I mean? So I want to start here, so everybody in the chat, all the fellas in the chat, all the ladies in the chat, it's nothing bad about this. This is just affirmations, okay?
If I could give a Black man an affirmation today on the spot, I would say, you don't need to prove to anybody that you're a leader or that you're masculine. You are the bar, you are the standard. Everybody looks to you already. You know, like, you don't need to do all this extra boasting of trying to prove for, a spot. You got the spot. The spot's already yours. So you just need to exist and hopefully build a relationship with God, because God loves you. I could look at our journey as a people. I think we are highly blessed. We are highly favored. And there's already a magic within us. And all we have to do is connect and heal and invest in ourselves. That's your only job. That's your only journey, because generational wealth is more than money. It's generational healing, and it's generational connection.
Yeah.
And you're deserving of all of that. And I want to see you have it. So
Capo, you have to play that one more time. That's love right there.
You want me to play? Hold up.
Genuine. It's genuine though, bro. You got to play that one more time, bro.
Yeah, I got another one in the tuck. It's later on, but I got another one.
Affirmation.
So if we could just love each other, and it's not about you, it's not about me. We can step outside of our ego and we can build together. I think it would just be so beautiful. So yeah.
Fellas, y'all better.
If I could give a Black man an affirmation today on the spot, I would say, you don't need to prove to anybody that you're a leader or that you're masculine. You are the bar, you are the standard. Everybody looks to you already. You don't need to do all this extra boasting of trying to prove for, a spot. You got the spot. The spot's already yours. So you just need to exist and hopefully build a relationship with God, because God loves you. I could look at our journey as a people. I think we are highly blessed. We are highly favored. And there's already a magic within us. And all we have to do is connect and heal and invest in ourselves. That's your only job. That's your only journey, because generational wealth is more than money. It's generational healing, and it's generational connection.
Yeah.
And you're deserving of all of that. And I want to see you have it. So if we could just love each other, and it's not about you, it's not about me. We can step outside of our ego and we can build together. I think
Yo, when queens, this is how powerful a woman is, especially to a man. Even though we live in a masculine world, a lot of masculine energy everywhere, but just those type of simple words from a genuine individual, a genuine woman, could make the world a better place and can improve the way that young men grow up and function in this type of world that we live in this type of system. The way that she broke that down, it's like you felt her spirit. You felt the spirit. You felt like the way she was speaking, She wasn't on bullshit. That was all genuine. And it was all real. You don't got to have this fancy car and try to continue to keep trying to prove yourself to people. People already look up to you. Why? How do we know that? Because every single day we see culture that comes from the essence of people who look like us. It's taken every single day. But I'm about to get too passionate because I love what she was talking about, Capo. But talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
No, this is just you know, affirmations. You know what I mean? Ladies, you know, give your men affirmations. We like to hear that. We don't like to be beat up on, talked about like we, you know, the bad people here. People are people.
Yeah.
Women ain't good, men ain't good. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, please give your men affirmations on a daily, just like you want him to do for you.
And I will say
that's called emotionally intelligent. If you ain't that,
I wouldn't even say just like your husbands or your fiancés or your boyfriends. I would say if you have kids, your father, if you have kids and you have sons, please let your sons know this at an early age and make sure you instill this in their spirit as they grow.
Facts.
Plant that seed early in your young boys so they can know what time it is. Because we all know that the world right now is a certain type of system that really that goes against the grain of natural order and who we really are as people. We're in a system where they don't where the powers that be want us to not like each other, wants us to be under this law of population control where they don't want us to even have even more kids, especially the ones who are melanated. So with all of that being said, please, if you have sons, let them know. If you have daughters, let them know too. They're special individuals. And I know a lot of parents work a lot. They don't got time to do this and do that. But if you can take a few minutes of your day every single day to let your loin know that they are great and they shouldn't have to prove themselves in that type of way in this landscape, that would be amazing. That's all I got, Cap.
Me too.
Oh, I see.
So let me preface this as this is going to just be a little talking point. I got to watch it again to see how I feel, if I understand what she's saying and things like this. This is not something I just, you know, we're going to punch on it though. We're going to see. All right. This goes with integrity too. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
So this probably gonna get me unfollowed, but here it is anyway. I don't want to hear nothing else about black women being the most disrespected person in America. I don't want to hear it no more, because until we ready to address the real tea, which is we disrespect ourselves on a level that's astronomically higher than any other race attempting to disrespect us. We follow anybody with a pink, purple, blue front lace wig on. Our morals and mindset is not the same as our grandparents or our grandmothers, and we done abandoned anything and everything to do with decorum and gentleness and femininity. Like, all of that is just a thing of the past, but then we wonder why we so disrespected. It's a whole fool. The truth is, you get what you give, and before anybody can learn to respect you, you must lay the blueprint of how you want to be respected. Ain't nobody taking us seriously when all we promote is turning our tails up in the sky and twerking and shaking it like a skunk. We need to get back to what matters, but the truth is we play too much. We want to be entertained all the time, and half of us can't entertain a viable conversation of substance for longer than 20 minutes because our attention span is so low. I already know they're gonna say this video is hating, and I'm a hater, but guess what? I'm hating on the fact that the most beautifully created women on the face of this earth have now been brought low and made to be cartoons cartoon characters. Just something for everybody to laugh at. But guess what? They're not laughing with us. They're laughing at us. And I'm definitely hating on that. So this probably going to get me on fire.
Woo, Capo, how many bars you gonna drop?
Jesus. She wrote up. She wrote up.
Hey, the first round was like, all right, I'm feeling it. The second round, he was like, she's on fire. Third round was like, this is a 30. This is a 30. Yo, I like what the queen was saying. It's so crazy because women are going to different countries to chase something that was brought up, like to chase something that was brought by another Caucasian. Do y'all know? I don't know if y'all know this, right? It's a woman by the name of Kim Kardashian. Changed the game. She got women doing a certain type of makeup now, whether you don't mix, whatever in between, whatever. She got women getting these Brazilian butt lifts, and that's a BBL if you don't know. That's what it stands for. Kim Kardashian got y'all trying to look like what's the cartoon character, the one that was bad when we was growing up, Capo? Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, Jessica.
Yo, got every woman on this, not every woman, but a lot of women. Because I don't want to disrespect queens like that. No matter the color you are, black, white, whatever you are. But everybody can't remember. Jessica Rabbit is not real.
Facts.
She's not real.
Facts.
A lot just like they had the Caucasian women. They had them chase Barbie. Right? That's what the look was. Barbie was not real. You put it all in perspective. You're chasing something that is not real. That's not real. And then you're chasing it and you're stating that you're chasing it because you want to be accepted in society. Then you turn around and said, I want to do it for me. Ask yourself why you want to do it for you. To change your whole natural order of whatever. Why can't you just be different? Is it Capo, are they teaching us that being different is wrong? Or being different is right? I don't know. What are they teaching us?
No, they want them to fall in line to the propaganda they've been putting out here for years. From even back then with us.
That's crazy.
That's easy for us to sit there and consume it visually and see what the fuss is about. That determines what you going to do, unless you have some wits about you or your parents is on your ass like, nah, you got school, you got practices and shit. We're taking you back and forth and shit. You don't have time to be with the fuck shit.
So we have in the building one of my close brethren, goes by the name of Smok3 Kingz TV. Make sure you go subscribe to Smok3 Kingz TV, dope content. But Smok3 Kingz, welcome in, brethren.
We're smoking with the both of y'all, man. How the hell are y'all today, man?
Bless.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'm not crackling. I ain't got no. What was it yesterday? I was having a tick or something.
Yeah, no ticks, no feedback, no nothing. You are all good, brethren.
All right, bet. So first of all, I would like to say, Jessica Rabbit was fine as hell. Just put that out there. Fine than a motherfucker. I remember being a little nigga watching Roger Rabbit. You mean goes to jail or Greatest Adventures or some shit like that.
Like how he get her?
You feel me? Jessica Rabbit was that. You feel me? Now,
a fact.
I understand I understand where Miss Lady was going off at, and I understand her point. You know what I mean? But I don't put it all on the females. You know what I mean? Because there's something called evolution, right? Um, and us as men, we have evolved to love the big booty, big titties, full lips. You know what I mean? The whole Coke bottle frame type shit. And they're only doing what we like to see. Keep it a buck. Now, if we change, if there were more men that did not settle for that, you know what I mean? Hold on one second. If there was more men that did not settle for that and settle for a more natural beauty, settle for a more natural type of look, you know what I mean, rather than going in and looking for these BBL type of women or these augmented type of women, you feel me? Then I think that there would be a conscious shift in the woman's psyche that would tell her that this isn't the way.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying completely, Smoke. You're right. It's certain men that got something to do with this. But I'm gonna say this though too as well. It's still something called accountability. So
I understand that.
With that being said, I feel like when it comes to the men in this situation, you got to understand when you look at TV, a lot of shit that we see on TV is not real. And this is what people chase. So I can't really blame that on men I really can't put a lot of this on men. I could put it on TV production companies, directors, producers, because when you look at it from that situation, from that perspective, this is who's putting this on there to give you the perception that that most men, this is what most men want. When in reality, we know as real men, it's not about your ass and your titties. It's about what you got here and what you got here and how can we build together.
Okay. Now, let's take it a little bit further, BA, because I heard you guys when I first came up here about positive affirmations in the household to your children once a day. You know what I mean? Now, having that those positive affirmations in the household, right?
Yeah.
And this is why I say it definitely starts. I feel like it starts with us. You know what I mean? If I didn't give my child, my babies, my let's just go to the girls that I have. You know what I mean? If I didn't give those affirmations to my girls, chances are that they would definitely look up to a Megan Thee Stallion. They would definitely look up to a Sexy Red. They would definitely look up to the City Girls or whoever these motherfuckers is. Cardi B, you know what I mean, Nicki Minaj and shit like this, they would definitely look up to because they don't know any better. You know what I mean? And some of these girls' mamas don't know any better. You dig what I'm saying? So the deeper, for me, the deeper situation is like what you were talking about. Us as fathers, we gotta be on that at the house. Yes. If not, these girls is not gonna know the correct direction to go to. You know what I mean? Yeah, moms could be there. Moms could teach you how to be a female. You know what I mean? As far as how to take care of yourself, how to act, and all of this shit, right? But ultimately, a woman learns from the way her father treats her mom. You know what I mean? I'm a big believer on that.
Definitely. Would you say that? Well, I'm not gonna say what you say, but I look at it from the aspect of what you said. I 100% agree with. 100%. No rebuttal, no nothing. Because I do agree 100%. I also want to add to what you were saying. I just feel like when it comes to women are so. It's in the essence of a woman to nurture, to be able to connect. Men, we are so brute and we are so because like I said, testosterone pretty much rules the world, especially at this current time.
Yeah.
Therefore, as men, in order to kind of balance that, I feel like that saying, because I'm from the kilt that woman is God. I'm from that kilt.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I can't. You and Capo, I'm not saying that y'all are like, I can't say what y'all believe.
Shit. But yeah, you know what I call my lady? I call my lady my tree of life. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Listen, man. That's exactly what it is. It start with her.
Yeah, facts. Because that
all I do is fertilize. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Exactly. Fertilize. Hey, take the reins. You feel me?
And protect it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But yeah, I feel like with the woman base, with the woman, that nurturing energy that's built in their DNA as far as essence. I feel like when a woman can genuinely talk to a child, and especially a young boy, because we look at a lot of us look at our moms as like the top of the top. We look at our fathers as certain, our fathers leaders. We love our fathers. We do. A lot of us do. But it's something about the woman, how she can say something to you that comes from internally, and you get it, and it sticks with you forever.
You know it. Yeah.
Your phone clicking again.
Your phone is starting.
I just got a phone call. Hold up. Let me go back out. Let me go out.
For sure.
I just got a phone call.
And then I'm gonna add to what the first girl said. She was like, generational healing. You know what I mean? So we got to instill the those type of things into our our kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I think Smoke is back.
Yeah.
What's Smoke?
It's still going.
With you.
It's clicking?
Yeah, I still hear it.
Yeah, it's clicking. It's clicking. I don't know what it is, but it's clicking. But it's a small click.
Hold on.
But it's clicking.
Hold on. I hear a lot of feedback. I don't know if that's me or if that's somebody else. I'm about to go.
Yeah, that got to be you because we don't got the feedback over here.
Nah, I still hear the feedback.
You still? Yeah,
we still hear the clicking.
No.
I don't hear the clicking no more. But I don't hear the feedback. Do you hear feedback, Capo?
No.
Yeah, it's super clear. It's super clear on our end.
If y'all don't hear it, then I can deal with it. Like, you know what I mean? As long as y'all don't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as it ain't fucking up the show. You feel me?
Yeah, no, you good, man. This is trial and error every week. Every week is trial and error.
I don't know what I don't know. It's his phone, bro. Listen, the Galaxy S10, I was using it no problem. That was my previous phone. As soon as I get this new Galaxy 20 something motherfucker, all the issues start happening. I don't know.
Thank you, Queen.
Did you get the plus or did you get the
the big joint?
Yeah, you're talking about the they got the plus, and then they got the I don't know what you call this shit.
What I need to get the earphones that Capo got that go with it. That's what probably is.
I was like $200, but they're waterproof.
Damn, can somebody donate $200 to the stream so I can afford
that was during COVID when I was making it
up here.
That was COVID money.
Hey, go ahead and donate $200 to the Cashapp BA for real one.
I need some new ones.
Capo needs some. I need some Smokes. So I think that's about $600. So if you got $600 and you balling, go ahead and send that.
Send that right quick.
But on some real ish though, Smoke, could you say what you had said prior, what you call your wife? Because I think a lot of men that are in relationships or that are married should hear what you just said. What do you call
I call my wife my tree of life. And that is simply because she is that, you know what I mean? She has the roots that are grounded, that ground this family, you know what I mean? Tough exterior, in different branches, you know what I mean? That branch off, we have an amazing 15-year-old, you know what I mean? Have two amazing boys, you know what I mean? A middle child, you know what I mean? And even though, listen, I have one outside of her, right? And even with that, right? Actually, I have two outside of her. So even with that, right? She accepts those, and she produces an extra branch for them. You did what I'm saying. It's not like, okay, nah, you go on your sister's branch. Nah, she produces her own branches for them, and carries it. And all I got to do is be there to, you know what I mean, protect it, you know what I mean, make sure it's getting the proper water, make sure it's getting the proper sunlight, you know what I mean, the proper nutrients, so on and so forth, and she got the rest. That's what it is.
So I want to say this because Capo looks like he pulled up a dope video, but I got to say this to a lot of the men out there, right? It's okay to go build yourself, go do what you got to do. You feel me? Go conquer the world, whatever you want to do. But it's something about a woman. It's something about a woman's energy and a woman's love that can propel you, especially somebody that you trust and somebody that you know genuinely loves you to the fullest. There's something about that energy. So if you are getting into a relationship and you want to be the dominant masculine, oh, shut up, don't say this, da 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 da, you might want to let your woman speak. You might want to let her give you some knowledge of what she's working with. You might want to be that edge. You might want to see if she's that yang to your yin. Because if she is, that's an incredible feeling. I guarantee you, both of you will actually become gods. Why? Because you'll be able to produce. And once you're able to produce together and build together, that's when you can set up your whole plan for the way that both of y'all are gonna live the world and the way that both of y'all are gonna plant seeds amongst the journey that you're in. So think about it.
Facts. One more thing for the young out there. Oh, my bad, Capo. Go ahead.
I was just saying generational wealth.
Facts, though. There's a saying, right, for you young men out there. The woman you pick will be the biggest decision in your fucking life.
It's a fact.
Talk.
Good and bad.
You know what I mean? Will be the biggest decision of your fucking life. So be decisive. Have your standards. Don't go out here looking for these BBLs. Don't go out here looking for these what she say, pink, purple, and blue lace fronts. Them ain't it. Listen, I've been with my lady. Shit, we've known each other for maybe 15 of them. Been together for going on 11 of them, 10 of them, 11 in that range. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen my lady put on the lace front. None of that.
Talk, smoke, talk.
You hear me? She don't desire for none of that. You know what I mean? Only thing she desire for is the attention from me, the protection from me, the providing from me, and the love from me. You dig what I'm saying? And it's reciprocated tenfold. You feel me? Sometimes I feel like I'm underperforming because she doing so much to love on me. You dig? To love on the family. You know what I mean? And but it's that appreciation. She'll send me text messages every once in a while, like, you know what I mean, just out the blue. Hey, baby, I appreciate everything you do for this family. You know what I mean? I love you to death. Have a good day. Nigga, wait. That's all I need for the fucking 6 months, nigga. I'm charged up. Nigga, I might go create some new shit to pop off for the family. You dig? Like,
facts.
That's all it is. Like, you know what I mean? So for you young men, you know what I mean? Be decisive when you choose, man, and choose wisely. Straight up.
Fire. That was fire. That was a fire segment right there. I like that shit. That was real. This is from somebody who's actually married and in the fire right now doing what he do. So what he said is valid. All right. Capo, what you got for us?
Hey, Smoke, mute your mic because I do hear the feedback when we talk and stuff.
He's muted.
I don't know what a feminine man is. I don't
know exactly what it is. And you honestly feel threatened by them because that's the one thing that you probably lack as a human is this empathy vehicle that you're so afraid to lay claim to when really it's necessary for your manhood. I believe that the most well-rounded individuals, male and female, must have the ability to be what y'all call this masculine. When it's as a woman, it's like when it's two becomes one, there's got to be some bleed over. There's this purge. There's this sauce that you make of a man's masculinity and a woman's femininity. Those things don't, just like y'all mesh, so does that energy. I would not expect my woman to not pick up some sort of masculine traits, but these are mine. I get to watch her use my slang, carry that like I carry it. That's the most beautiful thing. As long as we call it a war, we will forever be intimidated when we see it in ourselves. But that's really just women touch you in a way that make you softer, bro.
Yeah.
And you must acquire that to survive.
Yo, I gotta ask.
He was talking his shit on that one. Like,
but isn't it? But being with somebody, right? Being with somebody for a while, you start seeing them pick up your terms and your slang.
Yes.
And when they pick up your terms and your slang, you look at them, you like,
what?
But on some real shit though, on some real shit from the male perspective.
Of course.
from the male perspective, from my perspective, I'm gonna say that shit makes you look like it. Shit makes you think that damn, she really fuck with me. Like she's really.
I'm that nigga in her life.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yo.
The only thing I don't agree with is the masculine term.
Yeah.
Because and I've had talks with my lady about this, you know what I mean? We you know what I mean, in the beginning, you know what I mean? Just laying like ground rules and ground knowledge type shit, you know what I mean? There's no way that you'll be able to match a man's energy or be as masculine as a man. You know what I mean? You are a woman, you know, and just as he said, a woman knows how to touch you and make you softer than what you actually are. You know what I mean? And I need you to do that. You know what I mean? I don't need you to have a masculine presence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But what do you say? I feel like his term for masculine, or him using the term, was saying that is a union, that is one type of thing, and you know what I mean. You can kind of push and pull off of those different traits. You know what I mean? Because you are one. You know what I mean? And I definitely dig that.
That was fire. Capo, what were your thoughts?
No, I agree with him, and I agree with what y'all saying too. To kind of like bring it for people to understand. No, I do dig that. You know what I mean? That's when a woman is really, you know, feeling you. Like Smoke said, I'm that nigga. You know, GA is like, you know. That is the same thing, you know what I mean? That make you feel good, you know what I'm saying? And when they do that, and I hear what he's saying about, you know, it's gonna be a little bit masculine, but I think it's more of a she's imitating you in your way, but in her feminine way.
Yeah. Exactly. The masculine part of it kind of threw me off when he was talking about you absorb the feminine principle. I feel like you do kind of you absorb that from her, but it's more of the love aspect of the loving things that she does bring into your life. Because this is with anything and anyone. You tend to let your guard down with anyone that you really fuck with in general. And when it comes to your actual woman, the love of your life, of course, she's gonna be the only one that knows you, if not better than you, but knows you to the fullest. Everybody outside of that won't get that. Vice versa. No matter who they are. So that was deep. That was deep. I rock with that.
And on a like a molecular level type of thing, right? We have a higher dose of testosterone levels, right? Whereas females, they have a higher dose of estrogenic levels, right? But we both carry both compounds in our bodies. You know what I mean? And once you get with the woman, that spiritual connection is there. I do agree that some of those hormones do get released a little bit more. Maybe your levels go up. I don't want to say release, maybe heightened. Maybe those where they lay dormant and they get heightened. You know what I mean? With my sons, they fall or whatever, man, get up, walk that shit up, pack some mud in it. You know what I mean? I show them all of that, pack mud in it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be okay. We good. You know what I mean? My baby girl, I'm right there. You okay? You good? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Let's watch it out. Let's put some, you know what I mean? Some antiseptic on it and shit like, you know what I mean? Like, do it burn? You okay? You want a popsicle? You know what I mean? Shit like,
yeah, exactly.
Sons don't get none of that. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by it just from a male aspect, it can be heightened a little bit. You know what I mean? You get that little softer side, as dude was saying.
I think that's dope, though. I think that's dope, Smoke. Especially with the sons, what you were saying about your sons is especially being melanated in this society that we live in globally. The world is going to be crazy. The world is going to be crazy once they get to a certain age and they're able to actually go step out and go fest for themselves, right? And they go on their own individual journey. It's instill that in them at an early age definitely helps them out. You feel me? Go ahead and put some dirt on it. The biggest thing that I got from you was it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right. Yeah.
That's huge, especially for a child, and especially from an adolescent going up. Most parents these days that you talk to, that not that you talk to, but that I hear,
good to see you.
When they talk about their seeds, they don't have the time to really tell them that because they're working all the time, they're moving around, and all they have time to do is show them attitude and tell them and direct them of what to do. Like, go just go over there, opposed to actually talking to them. So kudos to you, bro. 100%.
I said, I learned that from the wife. You know what I mean? I learned that from the wife. You know what I mean? Before that, you know what I mean? It probably because I grew up under the rule of, you know what I mean, heavy ass whippings. You feel me? As we all did. You feel me?
Give ass.
I think I've only had to give out ass whoopings maybe 6 times. And then it was mainly my boys, you know what I mean? But other than that, constantly trying to talk to them. The wife, she encourages me because I remember one time we were talking about communication and if a woman can help bring that out or help change that in a man, and those are, maybe she can't help change it, but she can help teach it. You know what I mean? And those are some of the things she's helped me with. You know what I mean? Is that overall communication, and not only why not start with the basics with the children first, and then you know what I mean, that'll matriculate into the relationship and into business aspects and into your job and all of that, career and shit like that. And it has helped a lot. You know what I mean? I go from being turned up smoke to, all right, let me sit back, relax, and assess the shit before I, you know what I mean? Just go, just give an ass whooping out. You know what I mean? But nah, that's a fact. That's definitely one of those teaching moments.
And to bring it back to the ladies, this is how important you are to us men, especially a man that actually loves the fuck out of you. You're important. You're important. I know we might tell y'all to sit y'all ass down. We might have our misunderstandings because of whatever, but y'all are important. Ladies, y'all are very important.
Factuals. Factuals.
As you hear from the a married man here that is actually talking that real right now. Incredible.
Look, I used to think, you know what I mean? What they say, there's three types of women, and B's, H's, and sisters. You know what I mean? I think we're just gonna put it plain and simple, right? There's bad females, there's good females, and then there's great females. You know what I mean? Bad females will definitely have you out here, you know what I mean, going through the most. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through the system. You're gonna go through being burnt a few times. You're gonna go through arguing, fussing, strife, and all of this shit. You know what I mean? And then you get your good females. Good females, you may not go through all of that shit, but you may go through some. You just may not be compatible. You know what I mean? But she upgrades you. A good female will upgrade you.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Now, a great female is something. This is somebody that you are compatible with. This is somebody that you don't have to go through fussing and fighting and all of the strife as the bad female, right? And y'all get along. Y'all can talk about anything, all of that, right? She doesn't upgrade you. She doesn't become a detriment. She levels you up. There's a difference between an upgrade and a level up. All of y'all that's played video games, you can upgrade a gun.
That's a fact.
But when you level that fucking gun up, that shit taking everybody out.
That's a fact. That's a fucking
you
fact.
Hear me?
That's a bar.
Talk your shit, Smoke.
That's a bar.
Talk your shit, nigga.
You know what I mean? Find your level up. That's what it is, man.
Okay.
We got it. I would implore people to stop looking at it as BHs and just sisters. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's not what it is. It's bad, good, and great. And that'll also change your outlook on women, because not everybody wants to be with a B, not everybody wants to be with a hoe. Shit, not everybody wants to be with a sister.
That's a fact. Hey.
But everybody wants to level up.
That's the most important. Level up. Capo.
The caption of this is this true about how some men's words and actions don't match during dating? Okay, so we're gonna punch on this real quick.
I've had a woman, I looked her directly in the eye and said, I don't want anything serious. There's going to be other women in my life. She seen me with another woman and then complained. Baby, I said it.
But you skipped the part.
No, I didn't skip.
You skipped the part when you was giving her.
I don't care.
See, ain't that how conveniently
be skipping this part. I told you I wouldn't want a relationship. But he gonna skip the part where he's blowing your back out. He's spending the night over your house. He eating your kids' fruit snacks. And then talking about I don't want no relationship. What I'm saying is you got actions and words. Your actions is saying we in a relationship.
All right, hold up.
Your words are saying some different to treat her.
Ace. So what did I tell her?
But wait, do men lack discipline? Because why put your in somebody that you don't see?
How am I supposed?
Why do y'all say?
Thank you.
Discipline. Why put you gonna put your rod and somebody that you don't see a future with, somebody that
I've had a woman I looked at.
So I want to say this. I do want to say this. It's in a man's nature to put his dick in multiple different women. It is. Like, for real. It's in our nature too. It's what we here. It's what we're here to do. We're here to fuck some shit up. But getting back to what we were saying specifically about we had Charleston White, right? This relates right back to what he was saying. This is when you go against your nature and your nature instinct. And you actually control that, knowing that you're not only putting yourself in jeopardy, but you're putting another life in jeopardy, another whole type of energy in jeopardy. So discipline is big time, but it's in our nature to fuck these hoes. It is. We're going to look and we're going to see somebody bad. We're going to be like, oh shit, look at her. Ah, you feel me? Oh, look at Jessica Rabbit. She real. We're going to say all this dumb shit. But it's up to us as men to gain the wisdom and the experience to learn, if we make it that far, to control our instincts. That's all I got to say on that.
So, I how am I gonna put this? Because I felt like I heard plenty of women say communication's key. You know what I mean? If you just trying to fuck and do all this other shit, let me know and things like that. And if he told her that, that's what she wants to know, right?
Yeah.
At that time, she should have said something if she didn't like that, right? It had there was no communication between them after he said that, because she then saw him out with somebody and then had a problem.
But Capo, we know as men. We know as men.
Look, I understand.
We know. We can be fucking on this girl and she can say whatever she gonna say, and we can tell her whatever the fuck, and she gonna be like, all right, but we know, just like we're saying, like how our talking is different from our actions, her talking is different from her actions too. She's gonna be like, oh, that shit's cool, that's whatever, but then we see it how she hug on us. How she sending us flowers and shit. How
yeah,
she's
know.
Oh, I'll pay a bill for you, baby.
Even I know.
We see this.
I know this. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I love you niggas is the worst.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. So no, I understand it, because I went to a period of I met this one years ago, and I told her I'm not trying to get in no relationship. If you want to kick it, we can kick it. It is what it is. I'm not looking for anything. I'm trying to fix self, heal myself, right? And so I had to let her go, because she started wilding and shit and having this attitude and being angry off bullshit. And it was just like, nah, let me cut this tie right now, because I communicated and it didn't matter. So I just, now I just speak. I don't tell nobody what I do if I do anything, because it's really none of their business. As long as I'm single, I know this. I know there's guys there's lined up trying to date you and things like that. That's cool. I understand it's the dating, but look, can you be mature and still mingle from time to time, busting something open?
Can't. As
am
men,
I wrong?
No, Capo. As men, we can do that. We can do that shit. As men, sex is as men, because like I said, we were put on this earth to reproduce and to go fuck. We would go, hey, to go do whatever. Women is different. The essence is different, man. But as men and as leaders, as we are, as we're supposed to be, we're supposed to recognize who we're dealing with. Because, like I said, we can go out and fuck all of these females, but we know when we start fucking on, especially if you know how to put it down, especially if you actually pretty good, you're learning a woman's body and you making her feel like she levitating every time y'all fucking, she feel like she levitating, bro. It's an issue. It's an issue.
But with that being said, though, when we do that,
yes,
then it's more of a.
We have to step up, though, Capo, and acknowledge that shit is happening. We won't have. Hey,
put the cuffs on real quick.
Hey, what's the name? But hey, one of my favorite movies of all time is that's The Thin Line Between Love and Hate. The reason why is because when a nigga hit her was knocking her down. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. He let the shit get way out of control. Instead of just dibbling, he decided to dabble as well. We know when we start to dibble and dabble. When we get to the dabble part, this is when a woman's going to show you her true colors. And then if you continue to keep it up, knowing that you don't really want to fuck with this woman like that, you know damn well she's not going to be honest with you and tell you her true feelings because she don't want to get her feelings hurt. So what she's going to do, she's going to hang on to you. And as she's hanging on to you, it's something called estrogen that we keep talking about. That's a powerful substance in a woman. And that substance is to love and to nurture. That's what that substance is for. It's for empathy. It's for sympathy. You can't fuck up a one, bro. You can't go off a lot what these women say. You can't go if you just fucking women and you fucking the same chicks and you start seeing them. Okay, oh, I got a meal for you today. I made you a meal today. I made you a good ass dinner. Oh, now I'm sending you lunch to work. You feel me? Hey,
Jesus.
Now, I could you spend the night tonight? We see this shit, bro. It's up to us to cut that shit off if we know it ain't what it is.
So can I chime in? Let me chime in.
Talk your shit, Smoke. It's a passionate subject.
And so I disagree with one point. I disagree with us being, and when I say us, men not being confined to one person.
Yeah,
I understand the carnal aspect of it. I understand we're hunters by nature, right? You know what I mean? I understand all of that, right?
That's discipline, though. That's what I mean. Discipline.
Right. And that's what I'm getting to, right? I don't know. I grew up in the South, so you know what I mean. It's a little bit more spirituality, a little bit more religion going on down there. You know what I mean, superstition, all of that, right?
Like
a lot of different beliefs, right?
Likewise, I'm from the South as well, definitely.
So I'm a believer in the soul tie.
Facts.
And for people that don't know what I'm talking about, soul tie is when you are out messing around with different people, your soul's interlocked. Now, you can interlock with the demon. You can interlock with the with the godly source or a detriment, right? And more times out of the not, right? Because in what I believe, the good doesn't dwell in those type of situations. Sometimes they do in order to correct things, right? But more often than not, that's a underworld type of thing, right? That can have you tied to a bunch of different things to where your soul is not spiritually cleansed, and you out here causing a ruckus and not knowing why. You really trying to stop shit, but you don't know why the shit is keep going on. Is because of those soul ties. And a lot of us men, we don't get it. You know what I mean? And we keep on the path of soul tying. You know what I mean? And binding ourselves to these different sources. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but get your soul spiritually cleansed. You know what I mean? And you'll be better off. You know what I mean? Stay on that path. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna speak from experience because I agree with everything Smok said. It took me because I've been I mean if y'all been rocking with us for a while, because this is our second year doing this show. I've said this. I've been with hundreds of women. I've slept with hundreds of women in my lifetime. Like literally hundreds, right? It took me till I was in my early 30s, going into my mid 30s, to notice exactly what Smok is talking about. I've been with so many women in my lifetime that now I started, you get into the point where you want to meet new women and you start meeting new women, but then you still got ties to to other women. So you start doubling back, doing the same shit, repeating over and over again. It took me until I got to damn near my mid 30s to figure that shit out. And like I said, as somebody who is actually experienced that in life, if for all of my people out here that are going through the same thing, where it's not hard for you to get a woman, you know how to talk, you know how to do this, you know how to do that, you should definitely look into that. Because you wake up one day and you dolo, and then you find somebody that you truly like, but then you second guess yourself because of the shit that you've been through, because of all of the energies that you have. And a lot of times, and this has happened to me, you fuck with so many different women, right, in your lifetime, that you go to this wonderful woman that's incredible, and then you end up fucking her up because guess what? You give all of that energy that's been stored in you to her. So now, instead of her becoming a loved one, she becomes another number. Don't let that go over your head. And this is coming from somebody who's actually been through that shit. Please don't let that go over your head, fellas.
That's a fact. Hey, let's punch on this real quick. It's something like I thought was funny. It was like a I got you moment. But then we're gonna get to the nitty gritty of there was you let him nut in your girl, in your wife. Jesus Christ.
Let's get through this. Let's get through this, Capo.
My bad.
Oh shit.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got a husband, so what do you want?
Okay. You also have a flat tire.
Oh, can you
No, call your husband.
Play that one more time, Capo. Play that one more. Oh, you got rid of it. Never mind. Fuck it. That was big. That was big.
I go first.
Talk your shit. Talk your
Can
shit,
I go
Smok.
first?
Talk your shit, Smok.
She did everything exactly right except for ask him to help her. Listen. You better get your ass in that car and call me. You hear me?
Yes.
Get your ass in that car and call me. That's the only thing she did wrong. The audacity of that, like, that lets me know what type of female she is. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what we say about those bad, those good, and those great females. You know what I mean? Like, she's not looking too, you know what I mean? She's not looking too good for her. You know what I mean? Not looking great either. You did what I'm saying? That for me is a red flag, and that falls into bad because that tells me if it's that's not even a dire need. You hear me? We got insurance and shit like this. You did what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is we doing? You gonna ask another man to help you with something I paid for? You're like, nah, you got me fucked up.
Roadside assistance?
Yeah, like what you got going on? You know what I mean? But she did everything perfectly except for that, in my opinion.
I agree. Capo, what's your thoughts on that situation?
There it is right there. Play it again. I'll play it one more time.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got a husband, so what do you want?
Okay. You also have a flat tire.
Oh, can you?
No, call your husband.
Hey, it's okay. I think I'm gonna go with Smoke on this one. Call your husband. Sit your ass in the car. Don't even ask him nothing. Be like, I got this. You don't know who this other man is randomly. That was kind of crazy that she did go to him and say, oh my gosh, like, oh, could you help me? Nah, fuck all of that.
And just the fact, right? He's filming her like walking to her car with her, like he's filming her assets. So let's keep it a buck. Like,
that's
you know what I mean? Like that's creepy. Like, you know what I mean? Get your ass in that fucking car and you call me. Don't ask this nigga for nothing. That's how these women be getting snatched up out here. Get your ass in that car. Turn it on if it's hot.
So
blast the AC until I get that.
I know that this is a little bit. This goes a little bit off subject, but it does correlate to what we're talking about. I don't know if y'all know about human trafficking, but human trafficking is real. And when they say human trafficking, people think about sexual endeavors and sexual favors. No, that's a very minute part of it. It's a thing going. It's a thing that's been going on for the last 30 years, right? It's organs. It's harvesting organs. You feel me? Your internal part, ladies. And they're not really doing this with men, black, white, whatever. But for some reason, the black woman specifically is the one that's being targeted for this. So watch yourself, ladies. I'm not telling y'all to be scared and to ride in fear every fucking where. But just be aware of your surroundings. And watch, because this shit is real. And you look, and everybody be looking at this shit like, oh, that's only in third world countries and all of this shit. No. That shit happens everywhere, even this country. So watch yourself, especially black women. Black women, melanated women. You can be light skinned, you can be dark skinned, you can be in between. That melanin in your system is powerful. And there's a lot of people that want it and need it for different things that we have no idea about. So watch yourself, ladies.
Factuals. Now, why you get your little ass in that car and you call your husband.
let me say this. I agree with both of y'all, but I'm looking at that aspect of wonder if the guy, you doing like the 15 challenge. You know what I mean? You actually going up to someone and trying to, interact, and she turn around and give you attitude like that, right?
Yeah, it's a different ball game, I think, Capo.
No, I understand. I agree with everything you said, but let me take it to
Definitely.
wonder if I approached, right, and say, "Excuse me, miss," and she fired off like that for what? Now am I wrong to be like, man, fuck you then, bitch? Yes, because I wouldn't do it. But why act that way, right? Because now when I sit here and point out your tire after you just scolded me for no reason, am I going to be inclined to help you? No, you got a husband. That's cool. Let me move on. You know what I mean? But there's a better way to communicate that shit, though. You know what I mean?
I think what she did was, I think these days, especially like I said, a lot of real men are not approaching women. They're on the internet, right? Especially the busy ones that got careers and shit like that. So there's a lot of creepers and stuff out there on them streets. I agree with how she handled it. Yo, I got a husband.
So every time you approach a woman should just lash out like that?
If she has a husband, why not?
You have nothing to do with my woman.
If she has a husband,
back the fuck back.
If she has a husband,
to your point, Capo, she should not have turned around and asked him shit.
That part right there. I like.
If you're gonna give that energy, don't try to turn around and nah. And as a married woman, get your ass in that fucking car.
But how would he know that the woman's married though?
But she told him.
But here's the thing, Capo. Capo is not finna walk up to a lady with the
how
fucking phone now pointing at her assets. Capo's not about to walk up to her doing the 15 challenge with your phone out.
No, I wouldn't be doing
watching her walk.
I mean, I'll watch with my own eyes, but no camera, no.
Exactly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That makes it even more creepy. You did what I'm saying, like.
No, I understand that part. It's because of the camera. But I'm saying if I didn't have a camera out, I just approach somebody. Is that called for?
Yeah, to your point though, she should not have asked him shit though. You know what I mean? And I do understand. Listen, so this is what I tell my wife as well. Like
no,
this
thank
goes
you.
back
I'm
to
married.
the point. This goes back to the point that I was making earlier about matching energy. You know what I mean? There's no way that you can match a man's energy physically. You know what I mean? There's no way. It's you know what I mean? So whenever you come at a man like that, if that was a different type of man, he probably would have. You know what I mean? I've seen it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that's what I mean. Like that. I mean, and that's what. And y'all agreed that she should do that, but piggybacking off of what he just got through saying about the human trafficking and shit like that, you don't know who that is. Oh, who you talking? Snatch your ass up. What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? No, thank you. I'm married. You have a good day. It's suffice.
Even if you point out the flat tire, I appreciate it. I got it. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. Yeah, I appreciate. No. My husband will be here soon. That's it.
Somebody will be here soon.
I got roadside. Don't worry.
Exactly. You can say roadside. You can say husband. Most likely, ladies.
I'd rather you say husband. Yeah, I'd rather you say husband. So yeah, that way you know a nigga is coming there that ain't playing no games because niggas don't play games about their wife.
Yeah, exactly. Ladies, I recommend, like Smok said, say, "Oh, my husband got it." Go ahead and say that.
Somebody that's a male figure. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Even if you older, but my big brother coming, you know what I mean? If you ain't got no husband, my big brother coming, you know what I mean? Like it's somebody that's gonna put the second thought in the nigga's mind.
Because a real man is not gonna walk up to you with a camera trying to approach you and
Not at all.
So our idea on how to document us,
and that's why Capo. That's why I said if this was a situation, right, with the 15 challenge, you would need someone else to actually hold the camera to do that from a distance, and then after you do what you do, you would have to ask the consent of the woman, and if she says no, then you would have to blur her face out.
Yeah.
That's still creepy.
And change the name and all of that.
Filming behind us, you know.
Yeah, film it. But I'm just saying, like, I've seen people approach women, but it's rare that I've seen a person approach a woman with the actual camera in his hand.
Right.
It's always somebody across the street or somewhere, and usually that ain't even on no creeper shit. This is on some. I want to show the world that whatever I'm trying to do, it's okay. Go out and talk to these women. Period. But that's how I look at it. But I see where you're going with it though. But she handled that. I think she handled that. She made that look crazier than what it is. And then the dude that actually attempted to try to make her look crazy, he kind of looked crazy himself.
Yeah, what she had on was painted on.
Oh yeah. Man, she was bad.
Yeah. Look though, right? That's something like that's a self-respect issue. You know what I mean? That's a respect issue on self. You know what I mean? If you go to different even in America, you got different religions and different beliefs and shit like that where they cover up. They may be the baddest whatever up under there. There's some bad, you know what I mean, wearing some shit that cover up their face and everything. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's you gotta go to that extent or whatever, but wearing something that's painted on outside with a plateau full of hunters, you know what's going on.
And another teenager looked like that was with her.
Yeah,
and that's just, you know what I mean. And that's why I said it's red flags on this one, and that going to the bad category. You know what I mean? Because I can't have my 15-year-old daughter out with somebody like that, thinking that way of dressing is okay. You know what I mean? It's okay within the confinement of your own house. Like, I'm not saying, you know what I mean, but even like just going out like that, I guess, you know what I mean, with this new age, women want to dress how they want to dress, but shit, there's a certain respect factor that you gotta have for yourself.
Hey, and understand every time you dress that way, especially if you out here talking about these BBLs or whatever the hell you are, or whatever the hell a lot of you ladies are on, it's shit that come with that. It's shit that come with that, and it's a lot more negative that come with it than positive.
Bro, all the women that I see are wearing spandex leggings or shorts. That's it. And sometimes it doesn't even matter the size they'll be out there with. I'll be like, I know you fucking lying. Relax. Where you find those at?
So we've reached an hour and a half mark, and Capo, is that the last one?
Yeah, this is the last one. But you know, there's a certain thing that
what we talked about at the very beginning of the show.
Has transpired, and I ain't gonna lie. I saw the video.
Yeah.
I could have did something else with that I can't get my life back. I can't. But I noticed some things. I noticed the deeply looking into the eyes after each thrust. You trying to kiss. Y'all look at that shit was trash.
Bro.
Then you nutted in her.
Go to Lena the Plug Blacked.
Don't do it.
I'm telling everybody to Google because they are actually on Google. They are actually showing the sexual pictures of what went on fucking Google. And what it is it says explicit content. Then they're blurring it out, but you can actually unblur it and see what the fuck was going on. So this is what I want to do right now. I want to show y'all how real this shit is, right? Real quick. I'm not gonna show the explicit. I told y'all I'm done with these niggas flagging me, YouTube being on bullshit. I'm not gonna do that. But I will show this because I can show this part. So I'm going to this right here. This is how real it is right now, and this is how foolish. So if I scroll up, I typed in Lena the Plug Black. This is Adam 22's woman. So the only photo that they got up is this one that you see over here to the right, where this nigga is smiling and look at her. She like, yeah, this nigga put it down. But I want y'all to look over here to the left, right? And all of these are Pornhub, Spank Bank, whatever the fuck these sites are. Look how you got the eye, right? So if I click on the eye, right, it says this image may contain explicit content. Say so, and I'm not gonna click that shit. Why? Because I just clicked on it. So look at when you type in Lena, you see how many eyes that are blurred out right now? Do y'all see how many shit is blurred out, bro? These are actual pictures of Lena the Plug and this other nigga going crazy. And when you got your woman out in the public doing this right here, in that, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But look at all of these. Look at all of this shit right here. And if I were to click on it, I would get fucked up by YouTube. But I'm not. But that's my point.
That's his baby. That's his wife and mother of his child. I mean, child.
Exactly. He's
a child with this lady.
And this is what this brings it back to the beginning of the show. Integrity. Are you willing to use your integrity to lose that shit for fame and fortune? I know most of y'all are, but every single night, because you are in your own skin, when you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you do all of this stuff, you got to look at yourself in the mirror. And then on top of that, when you go online and you are a public figure, you got to deal with all the negative energy that come with it. So when you do go live, because you are an influencer, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people in your comment section talking that shit to you. And what happens with a lot of people, especially these days, especially when you start talking about the porn industry in general, a lot of these people do bad things to themselves. They off themselves. Why do they off themselves? Because they can't handle that pressure, and they thought that it was gonna be a safer space on the side of, okay, I just got $1 million. How you got that $1 million? Can you live with that $1 million? Are you sure? Just think about that. That's all I'm saying. You gotta have integrity. You have to have integrity. If you want to. You don't have to have it, but it's recommended.
Everybody trying to hit that fame.
That's a fact. He said, oh, shout out to Mo Skrilla. He said, oh, Adam 22 old lady. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, let's get to it. What you think about that shit?
This shit's whack.
Me?
Yeah, Smoke. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna be fair in this one, right? They are basically an open couple, right? And so previously, they've been doing girl guy, right? From what I gather.
Yeah.
So now, and Adam has done solo scenes with females as well, right? So now it is her turn to do whatever, and it seems like, you know what I mean, pressure bust pipes around this motherfucker. You did. If you're gonna be whatever it is you're gonna be, do it to the fullest. You know what I mean? You can't be selling nicks and dimes. You know what I mean? For all of your life, you gotta graduate to brick someday. You know what I mean? Like it don't happen overnight, but shit, you gotta level up some way, right? And maybe this is his level up. However, on the flip side of that coin, I feel like there's got to be a lot of psychological damage to even share your husband out like that in public like that, like you know what I mean, just free with the world, like, and then turn around and then share your wife out, and then have semen injected inside of her. Like that's crazy to me.
When does she
Like
get
I couldn't
pregnant?
even fathom. Like,
When does she get
I
pregnant?
couldn't fathom my wife like kissing somebody else. Like what the fuck, nigga? Like you know what I mean? Like that's not. I don't know. That's throw the whole wife away. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like throw the whole wife away. Start over. Oh my God! Listen, it'll do more for your psychological than you would ever know if you just stay in this shit. You know what I mean? Because guess what? This shit ain't gonna work. I can guarantee you that this shit ain't gonna work. Listen, man. The fun thing about Smok, quick fact, right? You know what I mean? I dated an escort before, right? Like, you know what I mean? Not dated, but like in a full on relationship. You know what I mean? Just trying to be open about a situation that I wasn't really too down with, you know what I mean? And that's how I found out I could never do that shit ever. You feel me? Like it can never be that. You know what I mean? Within the first few weeks of me like finding out what it is she really do. Like, oh no, what? Like, cause she hit it. Like I didn't find out she was what she was until like I found out. You know what I mean? And I fucked around. I came in the side door of her house and I heard what was going on. I said, "What the fuck?" I just left. I ain't, you know what I mean? Nothing else after that. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like there's a certain I don't know, BA. For real, I feel like that's a certain psychological aspect that I can never go down. You know what I mean? It will damage me
Bro.
tremendously.
This is
You
the
know
mother.
what I mean? Like,
It's the mother of your child, Smok.
yeah, nah, fuck all of that.
So it's not.
Hell nah.
It's not just affecting you. It's affecting your future.
Facts. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Can't none of my baby mamas do that. The fuck?
Exactly.
Nigga, what? I wish the fuck they would have a OF or you know what I mean? What did he say? I wish the fuck one of them would. Hell nah. Not how we gonna be raising our children. Wait till our children get grown and then you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But while we got kids, it can't be none of that. Now if we're trying to raise our children to be, because listen, man, I'm gonna punch on this for a second. You know what I mean? All of these sex workers, they feel like they're entitled, you know what I mean, to have the same moral outlook as not being that, you know what I mean, or as a business type of shit, you know what I mean, as a business entity, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all sex workers right now. You guys are still prostitutes.
Thanks.
You just found a different track, a different blade. You hear me? This shit went from the streets to the hotels to fucking online.
OnlyFans.
Y'all not fooling me.
OnlyFans is
I
the
don't
new
care how
back
much
page.
money you make. I don't care what type of LLC it's in. I don't care. A floozy is a floozy. That's what it is. Male or female.
It's crazy.
Right.
He got these females talking about when I was younger. There was this one particular beautiful woman, right? And I got her, and we kissing, and then she gave me fellatio, but then me being who I am, I'm like, man, I want to beat. Like the head was good, but I want to fuck. She gonna look at me and she gonna look me in my eyes and say, "Do you think that I'm a floozy or something?" I'm like, "Well, you just dome me up." So I mean, and this is only my second day ever knowing you. What do you expect for me to believe, to think?
Right.
We both
Floozy
know
is as Floozy does.
the facts. Yo, did you expect me to wife you after this? Probably not. Probably not. But
all right, let's get to it because I gotta run.
Yeah, you got to get there. You got to get there. All right. We have gotten, I can't believe we going from floozies to crush of the week. This is just, hey, only on Get Your Game Up. Only on Get Your Game Up. So we have had a dope ass show. My brethren Smok3 Kingz came up and talk his shit. Smoke, if you like to stick around, you can stick around. We are now here to our crush of the week. A segment that we do every single week. You say what, Smoke?
My bad. I'm gonna let y'all get to it because I need to charge my phone and I gotta tend to my baby. She keep knocking at the window. Like dope show. I like enjoy the dialogue and shit like that. You know what I mean? People, young men especially. You know what I mean? Choose your women. Choose her wisely. You know what I mean? That's the biggest decision of your fucking life. You know what I mean? Yeah, and when you choose, you know what I mean? Sit there and decide, is she a bad woman? Is she a good woman? Or is she a great woman? Am I going to be detriment with her? Am I going to have upgrades with her? Or am I going to level the fuck up? You know what I mean? And you pick your decision in that manner. You did what I'm saying. Y'all be great. Capology Factz, salute. BA, salute. OGs, hold it down. This has been an episode of Get Your Game Up. What'd you say?
I gotta ask you this: are we gonna get a Smoke Sunday today?
Yeah, I might, depending on how turned my baby is.
All right,
Yeah, I might. You know what I mean? Straight out. You know what I mean? I don't even, I guess I could go live and display some of the shots that I got from Magnitude and shit like that and explain shit. I guess I could do that. You know what I mean? I'll fire the old computer up. You know what I mean? Dust that motherfucker off. It been sitting over there in the corner for a little bit. You know what I mean? And look, man, y'all do your thing. I'm going to be tuned in for the crush of the week. You know what I mean? And all of that. You feel me? Hopefully it's some good ones. Hopefully it is. I don't know. Capo last week. Last week. I don't know. No, I'm playing. They was beautiful women. I'm playing. I don't know G-Boy. Yeah, me, but y'all be great, man. I love y'all, man.
Love, Smoke, salute.
I had Kelly rolling. Wait a minute, right? What are you talking about?
I guess I'll go first because last week I believe Capo. I believe you went first. Last week. Actually, no.
It don't matter. Come on. I got mine.
All right. You go first. Capo. You go first.
So I've been following this girl since, Wildin' Out. She's the girl with the red hair, you know what I mean? And, I've seen her transition through her career. And now, she kind of upgraded herself. You know what I'm saying? So she catches the eye now. It's more of her, her freestyling on Wildin' Out, her clips and things like that.
She bad, Capo. She bad.
And man, my crush of the week, man, look.
She's baddie. She's bad, bro.
Look, Justina Valentine is my crush of the week. This is, I had to do it. It's my first Caucasian.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my crush of the week. You know what I mean? Justina Valentine, go follow her IG. She's still killing it on Wildin' Out. And salute to her. Salute to Nick, man, for believing her.
Nah, I want to say this. Justina, at first I was like, she all right. Then she started, as she got older, she started to mature. She started to find herself, and actually started to like her confidence built up. This is a sexy motherfucker. Salute to Justina Valentine, bro. Follow her. All right. My crush of the week. You know, y'all know I'm good with the sneaky links. I do the sneaky links. I like to do the major. Like last week I did Beyonce. Beyonce is major. Salute to the Queen Bee, all of that good stuff, whatever. But y'all know I like doing these sneaky links. So this woman in particular, she's in movies. The very first time I seen her was Game of Thrones. She was one of the only sisters on Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is one of the best shows ever, right? Right? Oh, you said she definitely looks good. Yeah. Justina Valentine's got it going on. But with this particular female, I like her work. She migrated on to start doing other movies. She's in Kevin Hart's Netflix movie Die Hard, and then she migrated over to the Fast and Furious series. But with that being said, Natalie Emmanuel, this is my crush of the week. This beautiful woman here. When I say that this is one of my sneaky links that y'all should get to know and go follow her, go show her love. If you watch Game of Thrones, whether you are a super nerd, because everybody that fuck with me know that I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd in real life. I'm a real nigga, but I'm a nerd. I seen her on Game of Thrones, and then I was like, okay, I'm like, damn, but then Game of Thrones ended. You feel me? She said a little Dracarys. And then they did the crazy stuff to her. But then she migrated over to Fast and the Furious franchise. This woman right here is incredible. Yeah. I love melanin is popping. I know she a little lighter, but melanin is popping. She's from the UK. She got it going on. And hey, shout out to Natalie Emmanuel. I see you, Queen. Any words, Capo, before I take this beautiful
I see her too. Same.
Thanks. Dope show today. Dope content. Shout out to Smok3 Kingz for coming on today and talking his ish 100%. Good 7. I appreciate you, bro. Capo, last words of the day for the people. Talk to them.
Hey man, integrity. That's all I got to say. Salute, because I got to go.
And my last words of the day, I'm gonna piggyback off Capo. Integrity. No, make sure you have your morals and your moral compass set up for within yourself. Before you decide to do something crazy, ask yourself a few questions. And the very first question that you ask yourself is it worth it? And if you feel like that, if you feel like it's worth it, and you feel like after whatever is done, you can live with it, do what you do. But if you know that you can't live with it and that you just want that temporary fame or temporary light, just understand that if you are blessed with children and blessed with loins above this and past your life, they will see this. But anyways, peace and love, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is.
Salute.
Get your game up. Episode 213.
See y'all next week.
Integrity. Capo, enjoy your motherfucking movie.
Right. Salute to y'all.
Peace and love, y'all. We'll be back next week. Holla. No. I'm going to feel a certain type of way. That's going to throw me the fuck off. Like, that's not in my algorithm. That's not in my mental algorithm of the way that I live my life. All this energy, you're going to eventually exhaust the person that you're with.
Hey, what's your point? All women are the same. All women are the same. They all have the same emotion.
You know it's going to be emotional.
But a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't want another man around.
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, God damn, bitch, what? I just did all this shit and you just, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from?